Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Vinicius Junior, Hullet. And that is masterful defending. Ruben Diaz gets good distance on it. Oh, they can break here. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Neymar. He's had it taken off him. And he's in on goal. Horace! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with...
Oh, here's a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nicked it back promptly. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. That's Batistuta. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. South Korea are looking to go forward now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch on to this? That's a throw. Mateus. South Korea yet to have an attempt on goal. Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Seedorf. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays it out wide. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Batistuta. Now there's a fine ball. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. In towards the back still. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Rijkaard. And it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar who's on a run down the left wing. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Decent hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Maldini. And he's had it nicked away. Ruben Diaz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Look at the space here. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Schneider. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted. He is through here. Cruyff purring through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
South Korea have broken through. It's what... Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there. And the shot! And again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. That's a decent clearance. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. South Korea head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. Second period then underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Seedorf. It's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stade Rennais look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, he's been caught. Has a goal! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. That is a great pick-out. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there's the clearance. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Might be danger here. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 898.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Seedorf. Now who's going to be first to this? Hannes! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour le Stade Rennais. Le numéro 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 5. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 17. Le numéro 10.
Xavi steaming forward.
Le numéro 15. Le numéro 8.
Now it's
le numéro
Neymar.
7. Changement en cours.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And reclaimed it in a trice. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Threads one in. Neymar. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lovely feet. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nedved. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And that's another throw. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. This might spell danger. And he's straight offside. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldinho! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Stade Rennais complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a...
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps.
He's got the shot away! And another try! The corner count is rising. That's 6. He gets big! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
South Korea desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Thuram does really well there. He is strong. Quickly taken. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's nice. He put us! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. It'll be a throw-in. Park Ji-sung. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a nice ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Thuram with the clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rodri. Romario. And it's Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Bellingham. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And Bebeto! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pirlo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the counter is on. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Pulls it back. Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Yamal, chance here to counter. He is through here. It's Bebeto. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Neymar goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. It's a loose ball. It's Park Ji-sung.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that'll be the final action of the first half. South Korea head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? And he's there to retrieve it. Park Ji-sung. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. South Korea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got a...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bebeto. And he's quick to get it clear again. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Romario. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Romario. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. South Korea have themselves a chance from the spot. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And they've turned it round! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. South Korea get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And the finish! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
South Korea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, it's Bebeto. Turns and goes back. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Goes in for the header! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Romario! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Bellingham. Vieira was in no mood for any of that.
Has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's found a way past. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
South Korea against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. Romario goes on a run down the left. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Romario. Foot in. And that is a little undercooked. Well, clearly Uri Hernes was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partner.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strengths, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Neymar. Pirlo. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham.
Might want to be careful there.
Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. So it is still 0-0. Quality ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Vinicius Junior must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a great ball. There's the shot! Bebeto. Park Ji-sung did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Shot a goal! This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ernest is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's well spotted. Half-time getting close now. Yeah. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, good spread. And a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Romario has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And he's found a way past. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Has a go! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Vieira. Pirlo. Vieira. Bebeto. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Bebeto is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. To Maldini. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Maldini. What a throw in. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. Bebeto. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! And he hits the net! And finally he has breathed life
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
71,898.
South Korea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's nice. Can he finish?
Substitution for South Korea.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Romario. Number 19. Bebeto.
South
Number
Korea
15,
are looking to go forward now.
Number 18. Vieira. Coming on the field. Number 17. Suarez.
Rummenigge,
Number 24.
Yamal.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11.
Well seen,
Xavi.
saw that coming.
Number
That was well
16,
played, well
Rodri.
struck.
Substitution.
And here's Totti. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peters.
Hits one! Rodri. South Korea, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Cafu does really well there, he is strong. Looking for the runner. That looks a good ball through.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, what a pass! Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. That is a great pick out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bergomi clears it away. South Korea close now to seeing this one through to the end. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
South Korea can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's in a good position. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
That is lovely. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store, where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. South Korea conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Well, he's looking at the referee, and the shot! Sensational from Bellingham! And that has raised the roof! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nicely aimed pass. Thuram stands tall and stands strong. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Rijkaard. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's away. He's one-on-one! Czech defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Palmer. Xavi, this is promising. Luis Suarez, great chance! That's really well manoeuvred. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And the lead stays intact. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
90
allowed
minutes
in the
long
areas
gone,
shown on this
15
map.
of an
Thank you
extra
very much for
30
your
have
cooperation.
also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Diving header! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Cafu gets it clear. Rodri. Totti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! It's a goal! That sets up an enthralling finish! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Cafu is there to clear. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, now here's an interesting match-up. And the cuts out the supply.
Bebeto, and Bebeto!
That has been knocked clear, and he's there to retrieve it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bebeto.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Steve Bebeto! Goal! Republic of Korea! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckenbauer gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And here's Yamal. He's played him through. And there's the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's very neat. Cruyff running with the ball. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ah, that's a fine interception. Romario. Oh, what a ball! Real chance here. The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rodri gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal.
Bebeto.
Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And he welcomes it in. He's onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Hernes. Park Ji-sung. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Now the finish! He has done it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's beaten the last man. Pirlo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a fabulous ball. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. And Bebeto! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
South Korea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill it.
And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Wedding anniversary today.
South Korea are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Vinicius Junior, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Bebeto. That's an excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Works it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Bellingham. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Deftly away.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Almost an hour gone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal, South Korea, finding their passes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. It's Pirlo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hernes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a sharp pass. Yamal. Pirlo. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Oh, great chance. He's got the shot away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. He's had a hit! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Neymar! Wonderful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Kane. Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking here to chip it through. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And smartly reclaimed. South Korea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Messi does well to stand firm and defend it. Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Valverde. Foden. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Back into the middle. Now it's Cruyff, and he's made sure that's not getting through. There will be a throw-in.